Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so you've probably seen them maybe on a bracelet or heard the word chakras pop up perhaps in yoga class. But what are chakras, really? I mean, how does an idea from like ancient sacred texts end up being so common in modern wellness today?
It's a great question.
Yeah, so today we're going to try and trace that journey. We'll peel back some layers, history, belief, how it's used now.
Right.
Our source material is from Unlock Your Chakra, specifically there about us, and the journey through the 7 chakras pages.
Got it.
So our mission for this deep dive, let's unpack the history, the meaning, and the modern-day impact of these energy centers. We'll draw straight from what the sources say.
And what's really fascinating here, I think, is seeing how these ancient concepts, I mean, some are first mentioned in texts from way back, 1500 BCE.
Wow.
How they haven't just stuck around, but have actually woven themselves into modern talk about wellness, personal power. It's a potent mix, ancient wisdom meeting this very current interest.
I completely agree. It's quite something. So let's start with the basics, the definition our source gives us. Chakras are described as energy centers located along the spine of a human body.
Okay.
And their role, well, it's believed to be pretty wide-ranging. They're thought to regulate various aspects of our physical, emotional, and spiritual life.
Right, the whole spectrum.
Exactly. And what's really remarkable is just how old this idea actually is.
Oh, absolutely. The word itself, chakra, it comes from Sanskrit. It means wheel or disc.
A wheel, okay.
Yeah, which gives you that immediate image, right? Spinning energy. And if you connect that to the bigger picture, the historical roots go incredibly deep.
So where did it start?
Well, the concept first shows up in the Vedas. These are, the foundational sacred texts of Hinduism, written around 1500 BCE.
1500 BCE. That's ancient.
It really is. It basically lays the groundwork for so much ancient Indian spiritual thought. And according to Hindu belief, these chakras are like these constantly spinning wheels of energy.
Spinning wheels.
And each one corresponds to different parts of us, different aspects of our being. This understanding, which is centuries old, points to how chakras are thought to regulate the flow of prana.
Prana. Life force energy.
Exactly. Life force energy flowing through the body. And the implication, the core idea, is that when these centers are, let's say, open and balanced, then that energy can move freely.
And that's key for well-being.
That's seen as vital, for physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being.
Okay, so we have this foundation chakras as these energy centers. The next logical step, then, is exploring the sort of map they create inside us.
Right.
Our sources lay out 7 of these main points, and each one seems to have a unique job. It's quite a detailed system, isn't it?
It really is. You can almost think of these 7 chakras as covering the whole vibrational spectrum of human experience. It starts right down at the base with the root chakra that's about grounding, feeling secure.
Okay, the foundation.
Precisely. And it goes all the way up to the top, the crown chakra, which is more about our connection to, universal consciousness, the divine.
And they build on each other.
Yeah, they form this kind of complete map of our inner world. Let's run through them quickly.
Okay.
So, base of the spine, that's the root chakra. Security, stability, connection to earth.
Got it.
Move up a bit. Just below the navel, you get the sacral chakra. That's linked to creativity, sexuality, emotional stuff.
Creativity, okay.
Then, upper abdomen, the solar plexus chakra. This one's about our personal power, our sense of self-worth.
Power center.
Right. Then, center of the chest, heart chakra. Pretty self-explanatory. Love, compassion, emotional balance.
The heart space.
Exactly. Higher up, base of the throat, is the throat chakra. This governs communication, how we express ourselves.
Because it's the location?
Then you've got the third eye chakra, center of the forehead, intuition, wisdom, that kind of spiritual insight.
The inner knowing.
Right. And finally, right at the top, the crown of the head is the crown chakra. This symbolizes our connection to spiritual growth, divinity, the bigger picture.
Wow, that's quite a journey up the spine.
It is. And the source also mentions that each chakra has a designated color.
Oh, interesting, like the rainbow colors you sometimes see.
Sort of, yeah. And it suggests that wearing or just being around that specific color can help bring harmony to its chakra. Which, brings up a key point for anyone familiar with this. How do these different energy spots interact? And what happens, what does it mean for us if they're not quite in sync?
That's a really good question. Yeah. And it leads right into how people actually try to, balance these chakras.
Right, the practical side.
Yeah. Our sources mention different techniques, things like meditation, yoga, and other spiritual practices, which you might expect.
Standard practices, yeah.
But also using crystals, essential oils, or other tools as aids. It's quite incredible how something this ancient has become so widespread now.
It really has taken off, especially in Western culture in, recent years. This ancient system is increasingly picked up as a tool for self-improvement and spiritual growth.
You see it everywhere.
Absolutely. There's a flood of books, websites, and workshops all about it. And some people are even incorporating chakra healing into their medical treatment plans.
Really? Into
Right.
medical plans?
Yeah, some alternative or complementary approaches do. Now, when we talk about the science side, well, the source does note that studies have demonstrated that acupuncture and other forms of energy medicine can have a beneficial effect on our body's energy systems.
Okay, so some connection to energy medicine.
Some connection, yes. But, and this is crucial, we also need to acknowledge the critiques. It's fascinating, isn't it? This concept, born thousands of years ago, rooted in spiritual belief, now bumps up against modern scientific scrutiny.
Right. So what are the critiques?
Well, the source mentions that some skeptics remain doubtful due to lack of scientific proof, and others insist there simply isn't any supporting research out there.
So the classic scientific evidence debate.
Exactly. And this ongoing conversation, this debate around scientific validation, it's just as much a part of the chakra story today as its ancient origins. It shows how the concept is viewed through so many different lenses.
That makes sense. So taking all that theory and history, what does it look like in a real-world application? Like this brand, Unlock Your Chakra. That gave us some of the source info.
Good question. How does it translate?
Yeah. Well, the founder, Armin Grigorian, he says, few things in life make us happier than to design and create beautiful bracelets.
Okay, so focused on jewelry.
Seems so. And they emphasize quality, saying they only use the best materials of gemstones to create bracelets with intention and meaning.
Intention and meaning, right?
And there's a nice touch. All our creations are designed, developed, and made by hand in Los Angeles, California.
Handmade. Okay, so this brand is a good example of how an ancient spiritual idea gets, well, not just applied, but diversified into actual products for wellness today.
Right, tangible things.
Exactly. A tangible way for people to engage with these ideas about balance and intention. The source explains that their chakra bracelets are designed to balance the 7 chakras.
How do they do that?
Typically, they consist of 7 stones or charms in different colors or designs, and each piece represents one of the 7 chakras we talked about.
Ah, okay, the 7 colors are stone.
Precisely. And what's interesting is they don't just have one type. They have specific collections, like healing crystal bracelets, anxiety bracelets, even couple bracelets alongside the main 7 chakra ones.
Tailored approaches.
Seems like it. And the source explicitly states their handmade collection is designed to help manifest the dreams and wellness of the wearer. So they're directly linking the physical product back to those deeper goals of chakra balancing, manifestation, well-being.
Gotcha. So it connects the ancient concept to modern desires for wellness through a physical object.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay, well, there you have it. We've gone from ancient Sanskrit texts all the way to modern handmade jewelry in LA.
Quite the journey.
Yeah, exploring what chakras are supposed to be, the unique role of each energy center, the different ways people try to find balance, and also touching on that ongoing discussion about scientific proof.
It really covers a lot of ground.
Yep.
And this whole journey through the chakras, from these fundamental energy centers to these very contemporary tools for well-being, it kind of makes you think, doesn't it?
Not so.
Well, it prompts us to consider maybe how much of our own personal experience is shaped by things we can't necessarily see, whether you think of them as ancient energy concepts like chakras, or maybe just the power of our own focused intention. How much does that influence how we feel and live?